All right. I welcome every one of us to another beautiful session. And wherever you are watching us from, try to type your location where you are watching us from, and then we would like to connect with everyone. I greet you especially Casimo DML C5T, and I welcome every one of us to another beautiful session. We have a lot of informations to share with every one of us tonight, and some of the steps are the blueprints we need to apply this coming year, 2026, uh, to help us achieve incredible results, to help us achieve incredible results. And then, trust me, forex trading is beyond bullish candlestick or bearish candlestick or bullish structure or bearish structure. Forex trading is way, way beyond that. Forex trading is a game of psychology, a game of patience and discipline, and proper risk management. So without all this, it will be very, very difficult for you to make money in trading. And tonight we have a special guest, as usual, Moscow FS. I welcome you. How
Yeah,
are you
good
doing?
evening, sir. I'm good, sir. How are you doing?
Fine, fine. How was your day?
Thank you. The day was nice. Season
Mm,
greetings to everyone. So, before we talk about charts or strategies or indicators, I want you all to understand one thing. Trading is not luck and it's not gambling and it's not guessing and it's not about being right all the time. Forex trading is a skill, and like any other skill, it can be learned, trained, and mastered with discipline. And also, the market reward patience, clarity, and consistency. It punishes emotions, impatience, and ego. So if you are here to chase fast money, this won't work. But if you are here to build a process, understand the market, and grow step by step, then you are in the right place. And in this class today, we focus on structure. So the logic behind it and the execution. And by the look of this chart now on GBP USD, today, I want to narrate the AMA-loaded analysis conferences, which is the way we trade the market, the conferences we use in trading the market. And by the look of this chart now, the first thing you need to figure out as a trader is simply the market trend. To figure out the market trend. And before you do this, you need to understand the meaning of trend, because this will help you a lot. Trend is the overall direction of the market, and a trend is consists of uptrend or downtrend. By uptrend, the market is giving us higher high and higher lows, higher high and higher lows. And by downtrend, price makes lower highs, lower low, lower high, lower low. So a formation like this. So by the look of this market trend now, we can tell the buyers are in charge of the market. One of the easiest way for you to see who is in charge of the market vividly, you can switch to your line chart to see a clearer view of the market. And by the look of this now, this was the recent higher high that was recent resistance that were taken out by the buyers. So when you are done with this, you switch back to your candle. And when marking this, try to cover your wick and extend to the past historical data of the market like this. So by the look of this now, price is currently at our point of interest. So when you are done marking your trend, the next thing for you to mark out, for you to figure out, is your point of interest, which we've already done by marking out our support and resistance. So point of interest is a price area where you expect the market to react. Is if you are in the uptrend, you are buying from your point of interest. And if you are in a downtrend, you are selling from your point of interest. And this point of interest is consists of, it can either be your support or your resistance. Can either be your support or your resistance. So when you are done figuring out which is this part where we mark now, your higher high in an uptrend, if the price is giving you streaks of higher high like this, higher low, higher high, this your recent this zone here is your resistance, and the floor supporting the price from going down is your support. So this zone is your support, supporting the price from going down is your support. And if we imply this to our chart by switching it to line charts, you can see this was our resistance turn support, and this zone was our support. So now the next thing for you to figure out when you are done with your support and your resistance is your entry. And this we'll dive into in our next class, but not to waste too much time. This is how you analyze the market. First things first, you identify your market trend. And secondly, you identify your point of interest. And thirdly, your entry. So the summary of this is the trend gives you direction. So for those of you who jot things down, you can jot this down. The trend gives you direction. Your point of interest, which can be your support or resistance, it gives you a key zone, which is like it gives you a zone where you are either buying or selling. And your entry, it gives you your execution. So that's this gives you your execution. So with when these three align, trading becomes simple, and all you have to do is to repeat same pattern. So this is how professional traders trade, and I hope every one of you understand it. If you have question, you can ask at the end of the class. And I think that's all for now. Thank you, sir, for the opportunity given to me. I appreciate it.
Amazing, 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 incredible, incredible, incredible. So I think the next session right now is to walk every one of us through the journey in how to trade gold and other pairs as well. And then before that, if you are watching us for the first time, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so that doing this, it helps YouTube algorithm to recommend our videos and our YouTube channel to more traders that are struggling to make money consistently in forex trading. And then if you are watching us for the first time as well, you can, and if you're interested to be part of our trading community on Telegram, there is a link below this video description or this live description. Just click on the link and be part of the traders that are enjoying our weekly market insight and profitable signal setup. Our trading activities and signal activities, we start from next year on the 6th of January 2026. So I think this week should be our second week, our vacation. So next year is going to be an amazing year. And don't worry, don't worry. There is nothing under the sky that should scare you from taking calculated risk next year. The most important thing, you must be willing to learn first. When you learn the skill first, then to make money is just a minor phase of this trading. But the most important phase is the learning phase, where you acquire the right trading skill, the proper discipline, psychology, and all that. So if you look at the gold chart right now, on the weekly time frame, we are trying to solve problems right now on the weekly time frame of gold market right now. And as a professional price action trader, you have to understand patterns. You know, you have to understand pattern. So I call it historical patterns, right? Before you predict the current future or the current market price, you have to understand the historical event. You're supposed to pay attention to what has happened maybe a few months ago or a few weeks ago. And if you look at the historical data right here, gold has been trending on the weekly time frame. Let's start the journey from here. Since December 12th, 2022, gold has been trending to the upper side. It has been that 2022, that should be like 3 years right now. Over 3 years, gold has been trending to the upper side on weekly time frame, right? And the current gold price is 4,366 dollar, right? And that is Historical, I mean, there is loaded blueprint that we use all the time. In this year, 2026, learn how to use guide, learn how to follow manual. No, without a well-structured manual, it's been very hard or difficult for you to progress in your trading journey in 2026. And our manual is very simple. Under loaded blueprint, there are three steps you need to follow. So the first one is to understand the direction of the market because you want to solve problem. Before you can become a profitable trader, you must learn how to solve problem in the market. And if you are able to provide solution to those problems, trust me, you will make money if you apply patience. So if you look at the direction, which is the step one under loaded blueprint, there are three phases of market. We have bullish phase, bearish phase, and the phase where the price action is ranging, that is between the buyers and the sellers, no one is in charge, right? This is what we call a ranging market or a consolidation market. And the best market condition you are supposed to trade as a profitable trader or professional trader is when the price is either trending up or trending to the downside. Looking at the price action right now, the weekly time frame, from the historical data in front of us, price has been trending up. High, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So problem one solved right now. And inside our trading journal, the problem one indicates buyers are the one in charge of the market. Let's just say it's a bullish market. Weekly is bullish. So on weekly market, the direction is bullish. So you have to write this inside your journal. Very, very important. Then after that, on the weekly time frame, the problem two we need to solve is to understand the PO high. Where is going to be our loaded zone? The point of interest, the area of value where we want to take opportunity. Some weeks ago, this was the status of the market some weeks ago, right? Before the uh, buyers invalidated this resistance. Price created a valid resistance like this, right? Then after a few weeks, what happened? Buyers invalidated it to the upper side. Buyers broke the resistance to the upper side. So in a situation whereby a broken resistance or a resistance is being taken out by the buyers, it will automatically turn to what? Support. What you have to do is to exercise a lot of patience and wait for price to come back to the broken resistance now turn to support and pay attention to the price action inside it. Then you wait for price to present your entry criteria. Now we've been able to solve two problems right now. Problem one, which is the direction, and then problem two, which is the PO high, simple as ABC. Let's get down to daily time frame. On the daily time frame, you can see the structure is still bullish. To solve the problem on daily time frame, what is the direction on daily time frame? Daily is bullish as well. So we can see bullish market on the daily time frame. So weekly and daily, the two time frames are moving towards the same direction. They're moving towards the same direction. And as a professional price action trader, you're not supposed to even do anything against these two solid time frames, weekly and daily, because they are moving towards the same direction. Daily is also bullish, right? And the PO high on daily aligns with what? With the one on the weekly time frame. So let's get on to 4 hours time frame. What is happening on 4 hours time frame as well? On 4 hours time frame, currently the direction on 4 hours time frame is a bearish market, right? Is a bearish market on 4 hours time frame. But on daily and weekly, the price action is bullish because sometimes ago, before the sellers took over on 4 hours time frame, the price was bullish, higher high, higher low, then higher high. What happened? And the rule says price must not trade below the protected higher low during bullish market. Look at what happened. Sellers invalidated it and we experienced a major breakout to the downside. So the moment the price action mitigated the weekly PO high that indicate buyers are the one in charge of the market, what happened? We can see volume reduction after this high volume. This is now our entry criteria right now. So after this high volume on 4 hours time frame, this is the high or healthy bearish candlesticks, right? That mitigated this weekly zone. Then the next candlestick formation is inverted hammer. You can see the volume of this candlestick to this. There is a huge gap between this bearish candlestick and this bullish candlesticks. This indicates that sellers they are losing the momentum and buyers they are struggling or trying or making an attempt to take charge of the market. And you can see this volume reduction right now on 4 hours time frame. Volume reduction. This low volume candlesticks is a sign that the buyers and the sellers they are struggling inside our loaded zone. And what are we supposed to do? We have to exercise a lot of patience because the trend on the 4 hours time frame is still bearish. So if we scale down to 4 hours time, 1 hour time frame as well, you can see the structure on 1 hour time frame is showing us that sellers want to push the price action to the downside. As a result of this pattern here, you can see head and shoulder pattern here. If you are a scalper, this is a beautiful setup for scalpers. Shoulder, head, then shoulder. Look at what the price action did. Price mitigated the neckline here, retraced to the unmitigated shoulder to mitigate the zone to activate the second shoulder. Then look at what is going on. Price is trying to sell back to the downside. So on 1 hour time frame, as a result of the formation of this head and shoulder pattern of 4 hours time frame, there is high probability that sellers might still push the price action down to come and clear out people's stop losses around this zone here. There are a lot of liquidity here. Thousands or millions of traders executed their buy position here. The moment the price mitigated this PO high zone, thousands or millions of traders bought around this zone here. But with the formation I have in front of me right here, there is probability for what? For sellers to still push the price action to the downside. So what are we going to do right now? Just exercise a lot of patience. Let us wait for more confirmation, and then we need this 4 hours time frame to give us a confirmation like this. If you establish our counter trend line, you can establish your counter trend line on any time frame, right? If you scale down to 1 hour time frame, you can establish it there. You can see we have our counter trend line like this, right? We have 0.1 here, 0.2 here. So look at what happened. Price bought inside this loaded zone, our POI, and mitigated the trend line the third time. So look at what is happening right now. So there is high probability that price can still push, the sellers can still push the price action to the downside, right? So we experienced third touch here, and then we are having head and shoulder formation that represents sellers on 1 hour time frame. So with what is happening right now, We still have to exercise a lot of patience. Let's wait for price to still sell down a little bit. Then we observe all our entry criteria, which are volume reduction, weak rejection, change of structure, and also um, counter trend line breakout. So let's move on to the next pair. This is Euro USD. On Euro USD right now, with what is happening, we have our swing low here, then our swing high. So whatever that is happening currently on Euro USD right now is still a bullish market. Buyers are still the one in charge. The only thing that will invalidate the bullish market is when we have a bearish market that invalidates the recent higher low during this bullish market. That is when we can say that sellers are back in the game. But we have a strong key level zone here, right? We have this way was serving as a resistance before. We have another point here, right? So if we use our Western tool to establish those points, you see that we have a strong support zone here, right? A strong support zone. And when this if you look at the sellers right now, yesterday price closed with dodgy after they mitigated our zone. Then the buyers left weak rejection, high weak rejection, or healthy weak rejection at the bottom of the candlesticks. And look at what is happening right now. So whatever I want to do on Euro USD right now is going to be more of buy opportunity inside here. Why? Because I still have my protected higher low. Price is here to invalidate it. Is here to invalidate it. And if you look at what happened, what is going on 4 hours time frame now, 4 hours time frame is still telling us sellers are the one in charge. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Then price is kind of like giving us equal low around this zone. So if we establish our counter trend line, you can establish your counter trend line on any time frame. Let's get down to 1 hour time frame, right? To fine tune it. You know, like this is how I love to establish my counter trend line. I love to position my trend line in a way that I can have multiple touches on it. We have another touch here, another touch, another touch, another touch. So this validates a solid and a valid trend line for me. So if we scale down to 30-minute time frame, we can also fine tune it, right? You can use any time frame to establish your trend line. Then you just scale down to 30-minute time frame to fine tune it. So you can see the price action is still trading below the counter trend line. And we have to observe all our exit criteria here: volume reduction, weak rejection, change of structure, and a breakout of the counter trend line to the upper side. And that is what is going to validate our buy position on Euro USD right now. So let's move to another pair, which is USD JPY. On USD JPY right now, we still have our low here, then our swing high here, because the price action just invalidated this high around this zone here. So this place serves as our high, low, then a new higher high here. We have higher high around this zone here. So if this price action trade below this low here, it's going to validate a bearish market to the downside. But with the current market conditions, buyers are the one in charge of the market. So, and if you look at what is happening currently on daily time frame, the price is kind of like ranging. If you scale down to 4 hours time frame, you are going to see a clear ranging market. Can you see what is happening? The price action is just ranging, no specific direction. So if we want to do anything right now, we can still use our daily time frame to establish our direction. So we have a resistance there. If we extend it to the future, this is also serving as resistance there. Then if you look at the bottom zone, we have a support zone here. So if the price action break this guy to the downside, then I will look for sell opportunity at the retest level. Then if price action validate this guy to the upper side, then I'll wait for retracement here. I'll take a buy opportunity to the upper side. So the next pair on my watch list is AUD USD, and you just have to solve the same problem, right? The first problem is to find the direction of the market. And if you look at the direction of the market, it's a strong bullish market. We have low here, higher high, then higher high. So where among all these, this place serves as a protected higher low. So in as much the price action still trading above this protected higher low, buyers are the one in charge of the market. So where is going to be our PO high? We have a resistance zone here, right? We also have another resistance zone here, right? So if we combine this resistance zone here as well together, we have another resistance zone here, right? So your duty right now is to make sure that you connect all these points together, right? To connect them together, you can see we have resistance, resistance, resistance. Then the price actually validated this. So what I'm expecting right now is for price to continue the bullish movement. After this retracement inside is our zone, then we look for buy opportunity on the AUD So the next pair right now is USD CHF. So on the daily time frame of USD CHF right now, you can see that sellers are the one in charge of the market. Why? As a result of this equal high here, the price actually invalidated the neckline here, and the price retested the neckline, right? Price retested the neckline, and we experienced a major downfall to the downside, a major downward movement because the sellers took time of the market at the neckline of this equal high or double top in the market. And then I think Moscow FS already did justice on USD JPY. So these are the pairs on our watch list. Eyes on gold right now, but currently we can't do anything. We can't take any action on gold. Excuse me. We can't take any action on gold until we are able to see our entry criteria. And if you are watching us for the first time, maybe you don't uh, understand or you don't understand our entry criteria, don't worry. Check all our other videos. We've created a special videos on all these entry conferences, how you can use them and apply them in the market. Just watch our other videos, you understand better. So now the second session, the third session right now is question and answer. So if you have any question, do not hesitate uh, to drop it in the comment section. So we are waiting. Drop your question in the comment section. So we have few minutes to do that. We have few minutes to do that. We are waiting for our questions. And then, like I said at the beginning of this session, I said we are resuming our training activities fully on the 6th of January 2026. We started. If you are interested in our what's it called, our VIP mentorship program, and then we've put out our loaded forest strategy course on our website, and There is a link below this video description, or you can check our Telegram community. You can check our Telegram community to get access to the link. And then this is it here. So if you click on the link below this video's description, you're going to see get access to our VIP uh, mentorship program. So for 6 months mentorship program is just $149, and that is 225,000 naira in naira, 225,000 in naira. Then our 1 year mentorship program is 299, right? $299. So if you click on the link, then you will get access to our VIP mentorship loaded forex course. And what are the benefits? You are not just getting access to course or blah blah blah. You get access to our VIP mentorship group and also our VIP premium signal on WhatsApp, and you also have one-on-one contact with us, right? You enjoy 100% and 247 mentorship support. So if you like what we are doing and you are convinced enough to be part of our VIP program, fine, all well and good. And if you still want to be enjoying our free tutorship on YouTube, all well and good as well. So any question? Okay, I can see a question here right now. How to accurately draw and trade trend line from Mr. Casimo. Amazing. Amazing. So I'm coming. Let me share my screen. So this is how to draw your trend line. This is how to draw your trend line. The best way, first, one of the best way to establish your trend line, I will show you different ways, and I will show you how I draw my trend line personally. Number one is to establish a solid point. Now, if you draw something like this is just ordinary line, not a trend line. It becomes a trend line when you can connect this line to solid 2 points, right? So if you can have 2 points or two touches on this trend line, on this line, it becomes trend line. But in a situation whereby it's just something like this is ordinary line. So you have to look for solid and obvious point. It's either you connect your trend line by using week, from week to week, right? So there's a week here now. I'm connecting my trend line from this week to another week here. So if you extend it to the historical data, you can see that the trend line is no longer valid. Why? It was once valid when the price action was around this zone here. This is a valid trend line because we have point 1, point 2. So, and the rule of trend line says that whenever the price action is coming back the third time, expect an opportunity, right? So, and that was what happened there on GBP Price action came back again after this expansion leg. Price retraced, and what mitigated this uptrend line the third time. Then price bought massively, right? Then as a result of that, when the price action came back again the fourth time, what happened? Another opportunity happened on the third touch. Then the buyers bought a little bit, then the sellers came and invalidated the trend line to the upper side. So right now, the trend line is no longer valid anymore because it has been invalidated to the downside. So we have to exercise a lot of patience, see how we can connect the trend line. Now we can establish another trend line from here, right? By connecting from this week here to another week. So let's extend it to the historical data. So let's play the candlestick and see. If price action comes back again the third time, then you should expect another opportunity. This is how to trade trend line. So if price action mitigates here the third time, right, expect price to what to take back to buy to the upper side, and we have a solid support zone around this zone here. You can see price was serving as resistance here, another touch, another touch. Now price invalidated it to the upper side. So look at what the price is doing. Price is retracing back to this zone, then we wait for another buy opportunity. And if you look at the historical pattern, we have repeated patterns here. You know, price will expand, then give us a short-term trend, then expand, another short-term trend, another short-term trend, price will expand, another short-term trend, price will expand. So you can see that the price is repeating the same pattern right now. You know, can you see it here? So you have to pay attention to all these patterns. So after this pattern here, what happened? Price will always expand. So the same pattern is forming right now. So what we are expecting right now is price to continue the journey to the upper side. Now, that is method one, how to draw your trend line. But this is how I always draw my own trend line, which is my second method, is by connecting the body, or by I love to draw it in a way whereby my I can have multiple touches on my trend line, right? If I connect it from the body here, then I'm going to connect it to the next body. So it's not going to be week to week, right? Can you see the way I connected it? Or the best way, change it to line chart. That is the best way. Simple. If you change it to line chart, then connect it to the next line chart. I mean line chart. Then take it back to candlestick chart. Simple as ABC. Right? So you can see that I have first touch here, second touch here, third touch here, fourth one, fifth one. So 5 touches already on this uptrend line. Because I love to establish my trend line in a way that I can see more touches on the trend line to validate how strong the trend line is in the market, right? To validate how strong the trend line is in the market. So with what I'm seeing right now, this is a very strong uptrend line to the upper side. And the structure is still bullish. We have swing higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, then higher high. So where is going to be our swing protected low? Around this zone here. So these are our swing protected low. This place here. Price must not close below it. And this place is going to be our resistance. So if you extend it to the historical data, you can see we have a solid A plus setup here. So we have a support, we have uptrend line here. So what are we supposed to do here is to exercise a lot of patience, wait for price to give us a volume reduction, weak rejection inside here, then we take buy opportunity on 30-minute time frame. But currently we're on break. You know, this is our second week. We have been on 2 weeks break, so we're going to resume our trading activities back January 6th, 2026. So this coming year is going to be an amazing year for every one of us. I don't know about you, but I know it's going to be. I don't know about your passion, I mean your vision 2026, but our own vision, our own mission, our own plan is that 2026 is going to be amazing year for every one of us. So I don't know if I'm able to do justice on that, Mr. Casimo 5118. So if you understand that, if you get it right, please drop a comment. Then the next one is, can you repeat the time frame analyzing and taking a trade? Yeah, I've said it. Let me start all over again. The time frame, it depends on the type of trader you are. You know, if you are a swing trader, you only have business with this time frame, the following time frame, weekly, daily, and 4 hours time frames. You know, if you are a swing trader, if you are a day trader, As a day trader, you only have business with the following time frame: just two: daily, then 30-minute time frame. Don't stress yourself. If you are a scalper, you don't have you don't have any business with daily. So your first time frame, if you are a scalping trader, the first time frame is 4 hours time frame. Then the next one is 1 hour time frame to check the immediate trend. Then your last time frame you can use 15 minutes or 5 minutes or 2 minutes for your execution by using the same entry criteria, right? Volume reduction, weak rejection, change of structure, then our CTB. Simple as ABC. So the question is, are you a day trader? If you are a day trader, your number one time frame should be daily time frame. Understand where the price action is going on the daily time frame. Then your entry time frame will be 30-minute time frame. Then on 30-minute time frame, you're going to apply all these our entry criteria. Simple as ABC, right? Simple as ABC. So is that clear, Mr. Johan? Is that clear? Okay, amazing. So please, if the little information we've shared so far tonight has blessed you in one way or the other, please don't forget to support us back. We will appreciate your support. And the best way to do that is by clicking the like, subscribe button, and turn on the notification button so that you can always get notification whenever we upload another exclusive uh, video content on our YouTube channel. And then also, please have it at the back of your mind that every Tuesday we always go live on YouTube. This is a free tutorship session for the community. And if you are interested to be part of our VIP mentorship program ahead of next year, I think tomorrow is 31st. Next tomorrow, which is going to be January 1st, is next year. So next week, we are going to resume our trading activities fully. And if you want to be part of our VIP program, you can click the link below this video description. Then when you click on the link, it will take you to our website where you can get access to uh, our VIP program. And then under this VIP program, you get access to our 6 month mentorship program, 1 year mentorship program, and if you want to go for our lifetime mentorship program, all the prices are there. So if your capacity is 6 months, it's very cheap compared to what others are charging. I think others are charging $149 for 1 month mentorship program. But we have passion for the community, and then trust me, there's nothing you can't learn anything tangible within 1 month. So we are not here to come and deceive you guys, right? So within 6 months, you should be able to become a profitable trader that you can execute on your own, that you'll be able to execute quality pattern with patience and become profitable trader. And then if you want to be part of our free community on Telegram, click on the link below this video description, and you will get access to our weekly market insight and profitable signal outlook every week on our community on Telegram. So from Mr. Gold Firm, uh, Seacrest, our fundedness, which one is safer? The two, they are the best. Their payout is guaranteed, right? Their payout is guaranteed. You understand? I can beat my chest for this prop firm company, fundedness and Seacrest. So which anyone, if you want to buy an account, fundedness account, you can buy it, or if it is Seacrest, you can also buy it as well. So Seeing there are no other questions, it's a sign that we all understood what uh, we've been showing, and we understood all the informations we've passed across for the past 50 minutes. Please, once again, let us try to support the community, our YouTube channel, by liking the videos, subscribe to our channel, and also share our videos with friends and family, right? Mr. Good Farm 2026, no cho. Yes, so patience only, patience only. Only this month alone, we've exceeded our monthly target. Just I think we traded for 2 weeks this month of December. We took 5 quality profitable setup. We won 4 out of the 5 setup. The history, if you go to our Telegram channel, you're going to see all the history there, live and direct. So we won 4 out of 5. We only lost one. We traded just for 2 weeks. So, and we have been on break for the past 2 weeks right now. So, and this is our second week. So, we are going to resume our trading activities next week. So, no pressure, nothing. No cho next year. Please, whatever system you are using, whatever approach you want to use next year, right? Please make sure patience is part of the approach. Patience is part of the method, right? Trust yourself. This journey is a journey between you versus you. You are not competing with anybody. You are competing with your old self. 2026 must be a better year. If you are at the stage of your trading journey whereby you know a lot of information, but you are still not profitable, you are not making money. So that means knowing more information is not a problem. It is time for you to seek more knowledge from the people that are trustworthy. Number one, people that are reachable. Very, very important, right? Whoever you want to learn from, make sure that person is reachable. Please, I want to beg every one of us, don't try to figure it out yourself next year. It's going to cost you a lot. If you are trying to figure it out yourself next year, it will cost you a lot. You understand? It will cost you a lot, Mr. Good Farms. Yeah, I wish I can know your real names. Thanks, bro. I bought some jackets of patience for 2026. That's incredible. Amazing. Amazing. So patience is part of the process. Aside trading in life is all about patience. Patience. If you use 200 kilometer speed, another person use probably 50 kilometer speed, we will all reach our destination. You understand? We will all reach our destination. Just trust what is working for you. No matter whatever strategy you are using, just apply patience in 2026. Okay, Mr. Shendo, now I recognize you. So, good night, everyone. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell on our YouTube channel so that YouTube can keep recommending our channels to more traders as well. So, see you next week, Tuesday.